Welcome to the Networking with Michelle podcast, the show dedicated on providing you the how-tos of marketing and networking strategies. Here we believe in the Jim Rohn quote, success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Hey everyone, welcome to the Networking with Michelle show. I'm your host, Michelle Gourmet, and pretty much coming to you today raw and uncut, right? No intro. It's going to be really, really short. And I actually owe you an apology. If you're a podcast listener, I owe you an apology because on September 25th, Monday, September 25th, it was my birthday, and I released my new book, Success Undefined, Reject Your Fears and Frame Your Success. And I've been talking about this book for several months, and it finally came out. And I didn't tell you about it. I have failed you as a podcaster. I have failed you. And that's what happens when you have so many episodes pre-recorded. I forget to drop these messages, and that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, my new book, Success Undefined, Reject Your Fears and Frame Your Success. And shout out to my beloved graphic designer, San Quan, Studio 1816 Designs. This brother, as always, came through on the book cover, and I have received so many compliments on this cover. It's ridiculous. It's amazing. And so I released it on a Monday. And I'm really not one to pay attention to numbers, but for whatever reason, it was like Friday or Saturday night. I was on Amazon, and it was on the Amazon hot sellers list. And I'm pretty sure people were buying it for the book cover itself. So, yes, major shout out to San Quan. Hit him up, Studio 1816 Designs, if you need a graphic designer. I've been working with this brother for the past 4 years, I believe, 4 years. And he continues to do good work, and it's just amazing. Like the book cover, like honestly, you just need to buy it because of the book cover itself. The book cover will motivate you. If you don't even get to the words, the book cover should motivate you. That's how awesome this book cover is. It's just amazing. All right, so Success Undefined, Reject Your Fears and Frame Your Success. Look, Harvey hit Houston. And I'm grateful to God that I wasn't physically, I didn't lose anything, right? I have my apartment, I have my car, there was no flooding, my family, and pretty much all of my friends made it out okay. I know of 2 people that lost their cars, and then unfortunately my students, several of my students lost everything, okay? And even though I physically wasn't affected by the flood, it definitely impacted me financially. And more importantly, I guess, it impacted me mentally, okay? And I'm not going to say I'm suffering from PTSD. I'm not there. But it was definitely a mix of emotions of happiness, of guilt, sadness, desperation. I was donating, but I felt like I wasn't doing enough. I was angry, right? And I talked about this on an episode because people were talking about Osteen, and I'm pretty much a member of the church. And I'm like defending him. It was just so many emotions during Harvey, but more importantly, it brought perspective. And like the whole time I'm sitting in my friend's house for like 5 days, it was raining nonstop. And at no time did it even flood. Like I was not worried per se. But I was like, I have so much in me that I have to get out. I have so many ideas that I've been holding on to that, simply put, I need to die empty. And I don't know if that's at 35, 45, maybe 95, but I don't know if it's just like if it's flooding and like you see death. I don't know how to say it, but I just know I have so much in me that it has to come out. And I wrote the book. I literally wrote the book. I pushed everything to the side and I just wrote my butt off in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I've had the concept for a while. I already had the concept, and it's going to be so many things, a free download. But everything that I've struggled with as an entrepreneur in the past 4 years, I put in here. The reject your fears. The fears I've been struggling with have been the fear of the unknown transition, the fear of criticism, rejection, the fear of failure versus the fear of success. Because lots of times it's not that we're afraid to fail, we're just afraid to fail in front of family and friends because we're so worried about what people are going to say, which is the criticism and the rejection. And I talk about it. And I talk about how I was able to overcome those fears. And in theory, we're all successful, right? What does success mean? It means to accomplish a goal. And I know society has created this standard of success through, a big house, luxury car, and a bunch of toys, right? Trips and all this kind of things. And all of that's good. And for most of us, we're not able to have that right now. But I want to challenge you on looking at success differently. Because I truly believe if we were to celebrate the small wins, the things that we have accomplished in the past, the things that we are accomplishing right now, and we say, I am successful. Today I am successful, that you will continuously do successful things. Success is continuous. It's not a destination. It's a journey. And we need to give ourselves credit right now to say, I am successful today. And what does that success look like? If you've been listening to the show for the past 2 years, in my earlier episodes, I started asking, how do you define success? Because I was on this personal quest of trying to get 6-7 figures, trying to do this, trying to have a certain kind of apartment, certain kind of house. And I'm like, I've lost everything and I got it all back and I'm doing okay. Right? Regardless of what the Chase app says, regardless of what the Bank of America, Wells Fargo app says, I'm doing okay. Like I'm doing really good. I'm blessed. But am I recognizing and acknowledging that blessing, that success every day? And I believe when you do, that's when you begin to frame your success, and that success shall be continuous. And I literally stopped my little world and wrote this book, and I put 65 quotes in here from the entrepreneurs that I've been able to interview. And I hope that this book will motivate you. It will challenge you. It will provide perspective to realize that, one, you are successful today. You don't have to wait to be successful. You're successful right now, okay? And then two, what do you really want that success to look like today and tomorrow? And I'm just grateful. I'm just so grateful to God. And this is not a book. I have to say this before I go. A lot of success books, Canfield, Jack Canfield, John Maxwell, a lot of success books are written by financially successful entrepreneurs. And I've read them and I listen to them just like you do. And they talk about the principles that you need to have to be successful. They talk about the strategies and the tactics that you need to have to be successful. And I was compelled to write this book before that measurement of success comes, because there will come a time, I don't want it to happen. I see it happen in other people. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. There's going to be a time when I'm too far removed to really, really know what this grimy struggle that I'm in is, right? And I just feel like, where is that success book before someone blows up? And I wanted to write that. I wanted to get that out. Because, as Biggie says, more money, more problems. I don't want to write the book where, I blew up a $3 million deal. Like I'm reading a book right now by Gay Hendricks, The Big Leap. And one of the stories is a guy was about to sell his company for $3 million. Company reached out to him, wanted to acquire his company for $3 million. And he was, let me back up. Acquire his company for $3 million, keep him on as an employee with a 2-year contract. But I think instead of 4 weeks vacation, they were going to give him 2. And he lashed out in a meeting, and they canceled the whole thing. Isn't that crazy? It's so crazy. But like, I can't relate to that, right? Because me, I'm like, $3 million plus, and I'm an employee of my company that I sold to you for $3 million. You're gonna give me a salary, and I still have benefits. Like, to me, that's gold, right? But for that guy, he missed an opportunity. And I encourage you to read that book, The Big Leap. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, Lord willing, there's going to come a time when I'm able to do those kind of deals. And if I write that story on how I messed up a $3 million deal, everyone can relate to that. But if I write my story on how I lost my apartment, how I couldn't find a job, or how I didn't launch this program because of all of my fears, all of the changes that were happening, I think it's a little bit more relatable. At least it is right now, right? So that's what it is. Success Undefined. Reject your fears and frame your success. So I talk about the 4 fears and the 6 traits on how to frame your success. And you are successful today. Your success is continuous. I want you to connect with me on Facebook and Instagram. That way I can follow your success, as well as LinkedIn. And I believe in you. Make sure you get the book, right? So you can go to michellegomez.com/success. So that's michellegomez.com/success. And the book is available as a PDF. Amazon, 99 cents. It may go up to $2.99 depending on when you're listening to this. And paperback copies available for $11.99. But if you want a signed copy, personalized note from me, $20. Okay, so go to michellegomez.com/success. Click on signed copy. It will take you to a link or for you to make your payment, and I will mail the book to you with like this nice podcaster love letter, okay, a love note inside the book. No, but seriously, you can get a signed copy for $20. I'm waiting for the books in the mail now. I should have them by the 19th, okay, by October 19th. And I plan on mailing them out immediately after that, at least by the 21st, depending on the orders. Right now, it's first come, first serve for the first shipment of books. But hey, if you're reaching out to me, I'll order more books. It's about a 2 to 3 week turnaround, but trust me, I'm going to communicate with you. I've already had people reaching out to me. I've been promoting it online. They've been buying it. I went out to happy hour at a networking event. Someone just gave me $20 cash. This is for my book. I trust you. All right. So don't be last. Do not be last. Once again, if you want a signed copy, Amazon PDF copy, go to michellegomez.com/success. All right. Hey, I believe in you. I love you. I am blessed, humbled, and honored to do this podcast on a weekly basis because I still have you as a listener, right? I believe in you. God bless.